Greetings, friends. Sadly, I have service up here, so I have notifications coming through on my phone. I just got an email. Anywho, we are in the state of New York. We are basically in Ithaca, New York. I don't know what township or whatever we may be in, but we're in Ithaca nonetheless. We are at the Taughannock Falls. We are doing the North Rim, I believe it's a gorge trail. It is 3.5 miles long. The longest trail they have up here is a flat, easy trail of about 8.5 miles. But because this one is so short, I might find one of the other shorter trails. I know they got another trail that's like 1.5 miles and a couple miles long. We might do them today too. It is almost 10 in the morning. Miss Mindy is at work once again. So here I am flying solo, and we're just going to enjoy this nice, very brisk fall day here at the Taughannock Falls. And yes, when I say falls, there is an immaculate waterfall, plus some pretty great views like you're about to see right now. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think that is Cayuga Lake. We are looking at a high of 35 degrees today. I don't really plan on killing myself physically all that much. But I'm really hoping, I wanted to get into these views. My aunt had recommended, hey, why haven't you gone here? I'm like, it's on the bucket list, so give me time. Before we get into anything too scenic and too awesome to see, I don't want to yap too much. Where was I going with this? Travis, where were you going with this? Oh yeah, now I remember. In my local area, I mean, I still consider Ithaca kind of local to me, just because I know how to get here, I know the area. I have not been out on this trail yet, but anyway, in my local area, I've done so many hiking trails over the past 1.5 years that I am now having to venture an hour, most of the time over an hour away from home to, actually, there's a really beautiful view here. I'm going to stop, but I'm going to finish what I was going to say. To venture on some new trails for myself, for my enjoyment, for my mind clearing, as well as videos for you guys. But check this site out. This is pretty amazing. You guys are in for a treat. I'm in for a treat. Not quite sure what these numbers mean. I'm wondering if it's kind of like a scenic area 7. As you can see down here, minus that sunlight, there you go. You can see the trail down there where there's folks. You can actually get down in there. I'm not sure if this place closes off seasonally. I'm gonna have to research that, but that's back the other way. You can see how enormous that gorge is. Look off this way, kind of the same view, but you can see a little bit over to the left there, the gorge. A lot more people out today than, yes, this is the North Rim Trail. A lot more people out today for being a cold fall day than what I thought there'd be, but not as many as there would be if it was summertime. So let's continue on with this trail. And I'll just stop talking. Speaking of not talking, one more thing before I stop. I do plan on doing one of those silent, I think it's called ASMR videos. Actually this weekend. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but it may be Sunday. But I will go out on another adventure, and it's going to be the same but different. If that makes any sense at all. No music, no me talking, just the tranquility of nature. Hey, there's a video title. Anyway, let's get back on trail. Different view, number 6. I'm sorry about that sun, you guys. But I tell you what, it feels good. I'm not quite sure if we're gonna actually get down in there. I'm gonna try my best today for you guys. But we shall see what comes of it. Probably have to get in my truck and drive down that way, because I did notice there's a road. Ooh, without that sun out, it is terribly, terribly cold. Again, I'm just guessing these are numbered viewpoints, but see out there. You know, I can still tell I'm a new outdoors guy, person, outdoorsman. I don't even really want to call myself that because I don't feel I'm quite an outdoorsman. But I guess if you take an interest in the outdoors and you do it regularly, you'd be considered an outdoorsman. But I didn't bring my gloves with me today. My wool gloves, even though they're fingerless, they keep my hands super warm. And I didn't think I'd need them today, but with this breeze here today, I really need those gloves. I miss those gloves, and I'm probably gonna kick myself in the arse if I find them in my truck when I get back there. But if we go on another trail, with as cold as it feels, I'm not 100% sure, but if we do, I'm gonna make sure I grab them and put them on. Not the greatest, but you guys can kind of see that little ridge right there that goes across. That's a little waterfall. I think we're gonna end up going down on that trail right there. I think that's paved. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, I'm super glad we live in the digital age. I just got done talking to you guys, and there come a couple right up behind me. Didn't act like nothing. They just said good morning and waved and continued their little exercise route. I'm guessing a lot of folks use this 3.5 mile trail as exercise. There's some stairs we're about ready to go down, but as a content creator, video creator, filmmaker, whatever you want to call us, some of us feel a little bit weird when we're out here alone talking to a camera. But I mean, the more and more I do it, the less weird I feel. It's like, hey, that guy's making a video. Okay, continue on with their day. They don't look at you weird or anything. But yeah, we are at the North Rim Trail alternate route right there. But I'm pretty sure we need to go down these stairs, and we're gonna cut across and go down that way. I'm not sure if it loops back. This is a loop trail, folks. So yeah, let me look at my GPS and we'll continue on. Number 2, there's really nothing to see except for the lake out there. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully I can get a clearer shot for that for you guys. I know you can go down here and there's a park. I was actually just there for work. There's a perfect view of the lake. Obviously more of it over here, but let's continue down these stairs and get on with this trail. All right, we got a little kiosk here. Ain't too worried about ticks this time of year, although I guess they're always out, so a little bit of caution here. But we are gonna continue this way. this water leads down into the lake over yonder, which, like I said, we'll get over there, we'll check it out. Ooh, buddy, it is definitely cold today. It wouldn't be so bad again if it wasn't for that breeze, but holy crap. Bare skin, my hands, they're froze. Froze. Swimming prohibited. Oh, that would be so cool to camp under there. We'll get closer to that waterfall in a second. I'm gonna snap some pictures. Be right back. Just kind of like a geographical thing. We were up there. We come down the stairs over here. We walked across the bridge. Come in right there, and now we're here. Oh, you guys hear it, don't you? That's awesome. Now we're on the pretty easy part of the trail here. Can you imagine after a good rainstorm how well that would be flowing? Take a wander down through here just to get closer to that little ridge fall here. Oh. Now, I would normally assume that all of this is underwater during some good rain anyway. Well, I guess you could actually say we are down in the gorge. Got some folks walking up through there. I want to stay on trail though. If I see anything interesting, I'll get back down in here and film that. I think that freaking, the rocks up top, I think they're gorgeous. See, folks down in there. That's cool. Not my thing. Stay on main trails. Okay. But after we go down here and check this out. Wow. How awesome is that, you guys? This is just awesome. This is a perfect way to relax from a work week. All right, back on trail. Lots of little kids out here today too. I find that pretty cool. That looks like a trail that goes up. I don't know what it is. folks, I'll be honest. These trails are nice. But like most hikers, we like to have the trail to ourselves. And there's a lot of folks out here today. So I got to be careful what I film, where I film. I don't want to get anybody on camera that doesn't want to be, no kids. I don't want to be that weirdo, you know? I just want to shoot the majesticness of nature and myself, of course. I just want to show you guys the beauty of what I consider to be my local area, which again is starting to get very minimal, and I'm going to have to start traveling soon. It's awesome to walk along the creek here, see the water flow, hear the water flow. But if I'm not mistaken, I feel like we're coming upon our main attraction here, friends. So bear with me. Well, I will say my hands are starting to warm up. Being down in this gorge, actually, I feel like the temperature has slightly risen. So I'm no longer freezing. Still a little cold, but not freezing. And being down in here, the wind has subsided. So I think that's the reason for the temperature increase. Take a detour here. Go down in. I want to get some level shots of this water flowing. Other than that, I want to go up there and read what that says. Can you believe this probably all used to be filled with water down in here? Now we're actually walking a trail. I seen stop from way back there. I was just curious what it said. Return to main trail, Falling Rock area, proceed no further. Okie dokie. Come down in, side trail. Huh, I'll be damned. It's the first time I've ever seen that. I'll be honest, y'all, if I was here alone, I would climb that just to see what's up there. Really got my curiosity going. Forgot to mention what the difficulty level of the trail was. Folks, this has been easy, no doubt about it. Although with the stairs, I would not recommend people coming down here with bad knees, bad feet, bad ankles. It would just be a bad idea. Stay safe. Big surprise is upon us. It's just up here. Can't do any talking. There's a lot of folks around. But I will definitely show you how freaking amazing this is. Y'all ready? Swimming prohibited. End of trail. Hiking beyond this point is prohibited. All right. Here we go. There it is, my friends. In all of its glory. All right, we can go in a little bit closer, but not too much. We probably got another, I don't know, 30 yards, then it comes to a stop. But it gets us closer to the fall. It's pretty amazing, dudes. Just the way water has carved this throughout the years. All right, my dudes, what'd you think? Pretty awesome, huh? And I'll tell you what, it is pretty damn cold. So cold, actually. I know it needs to warm up to snow, but it feels really cold. But there have been snow flurries. First of the year. Of course, we are more in the upstate New York area. There's always like lake effect snow and stuff like that. But yeah, when I get back out there, I'm gonna cut across so you guys can kind of see Cayuga Lake. I'm pretty sure it's Cayuga Lake. There's Cayuga Lake signs all over the place. Yeah, I just want to show that to you guys. I'm suffering in the cold for you guys. So yeah, anyway, hang out with me. I'm gonna hustle my bustle over there. Hustle my bustle. It's kind of like an old expression, isn't it? Anyway, next up, I'll show you guys the lake. We're getting closer, my dudes. I am froze to the bone. I did some really poor planning for my attire. I will never ever forget my gloves. And from now on, I'm gonna bring my down jacket and stuff it in my pack. Holy Lord. The breeze has actually gotten worse since we got closer to the lake. But I'm only gonna go over here. There's a bridge we can cross right there, and I'll show you the opening to that side of the lake. It's beautiful, but I am froze, and we still probably got another mile and a half of a hike left back to my truck. Other than that, it's been a great flipping day. There's like nobody over here. By the way, sorry about the wind noise. I'm sure you're getting some. Eventually, I'm going to buy the good road, or was it? What is it? The DJI like microphones and stuff. So it's not so bad. And it'll block out that wind noise. But let's go check out this lake. There's actually a dude fishing up here in the cold and wind the other day when I stopped here, when I was up here for work. Oh yeah, check it, my dudes. This would be way better on a hot summer day, but this is what you get. Standing in this little shelter to get out of the wind for a little bit because it is flipping cold. I did bring some hand warmers, but whew. All right, let's go. Show you this little canal here. This actually wasn't as full as it is right now the other day when I was up here, but can you imagine how cold that water is? Oh man. Somebody's garbage. I'll take care of it. Got boat docks over here. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be rushing, but I am freaking frozen. You get all this poop all along here. And our last stop for the day until we get back to the truck. Windy as all hell. How about it? It is cold. All right, my dudes, I need to find a garbage can so I can throw this away. And I need to get back on that trail, get back to my truck, because my hands right now, I feel like I could literally suffer frostbite, and I don't want frostbite. So let me see if there's a garbage can in here. Oh, it feels nice to be out of the wind. I don't see a garbage can. All right, I think there's bathrooms over here. Probably not. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so I did not want to come back up them stairs, but I knew I needed to get the blood flowing to warm me up. So we are back on trail, straight to the trail that goes to my truck. Whew, I come up them probably a bit too fast, but I'm warmer. I feel like I just run a 5K. Oh my God. I don't know if y'all can see it. Some snow flurries. Okay, now that we've reached some pretty flat ground, there's one more thing I want to show you guys. And from what I understand, it's the overlook from the top of the falls. So if I'm remembering correctly, you can follow this path straight through the visitor center that we first started at, and it'll walk you right to that lookout. So that's the plan. You can see the snow on my hoodie. Whew. Them stairs were a doozy. Holy crapola. Not 100% sure. I think that's a doggy bag. Found it sitting alongside of the trail by a tree, but I'm just going to take it and dispose of it myself. They should have, but never did. All right, well, we made it back here. Let's go to the other end and see what we see. Snow, snow, snow. Recycling garbage. Don't do that again. I don't know where these lead to, but we're gonna go down anyway. So it appears it's just a little, sorry guys, didn't see you there. Little rest area. All right, let's go back to the truck. Ooh, what a doozy that one was. So, before I go any farther, excuse me, I want to give a huge shout out to someone who really got me into hiking and the outdoors. One of two people, actually. Luke from the Outdoor Gear Review. I bought this hat. I love this hat. I actually bought this a few months ago, and I wear it occasionally because I have a lot of hats I wear. I like hats. I'm a collector. But Luke has educated me on the outdoors. He has educated me on survival. He has educated me on all of us, the purpose, the good gear to use, whether you buy it or not. It's whatever. I do not know, Luke. I'm not being paid to say this by any means. I got a 1,500 subscriber count, and I appreciate every single one of you. Don't get me wrong. I really, really do. Every single view that I get is awesome. Every subscriber is awesome. I wish there was more I could do. I don't have a Patreon. I don't make any money off of anything unless you go to my Bonfire app, look up Vloggers Digest. There you can buy a few outdoor experience, Travis Walker experience gear, but you can also buy from my entertainment company, Blast Beats Entertainment. But that's the side thing. My biggest thing right now is I want to thank you, Luke, if you ever see this, for opening my eyes to the outdoors. I struggle a lot with my mental health, not an illness, my mental health, the health of it. And being outside, whether it be camping or mainly day hiking is what I do. I can't wait for my weekends to get here. I'm a weekend warrior, but I will go on a day off I have during the week. It's Friday. It's Black Friday. I don't want to ramble too long here, but Luke, if you ever see this, thank you very much for helping me break out of what dark shell I was in. And I'm just extremely thankful. I'm a better person. I've even had family tell me I'm a better person. And folks, if you're ever considering getting into the outdoors, whether it be hiking, camping, skiing, mudding, ATVing, mountain biking, whatever it is, even a simple walk on a rail trail that's flat or any trail that's flat, go do it. Don't wait, go do it, because it'll help you physically and mentally. And that's partly what my channel is about, is your mental health, my mental health. I'm showing you what you can do to help your mental health, to help bring you back to center. I'm showing you how I handle my mental health when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling out, when I'm feeling a little lost or confused. Don't wait till the very end of anything. Don't wait until you feel like no one loves you, because I promise people do. Don't wait until you feel like people don't care and you're alone, because people do care and you're not alone. I don't want to get emotional here, but there are too many people in this world that are letting themselves cave too early and committing suicide. We don't do that here. We don't do that in our life. If you need help, reach out. Dial 988, Suicide Prevention Hotline. Please jump on there. Dial that number. Get on the website. You can chat with somebody. I believe you can even text. Again, folks, I'm not paid to say this. I'm not affiliated with anybody. I'm just me. I'm an average Joe. I work 40 hours a week job. I like to hike. I like to camp. I like to be outside. I like to learn things bushcraft-wise and stuff. I know I ain't done any of that yet, but I've been watching some of that pretty heavily. But, again, thank you, Luke, and thank you guys for watching. If you haven't, please go check out TOGR, the Outdoor Gear Review. Luke does a lot of outdoor gear reviews, previews. He uses it in his adventures. He goes on every Thursday. He posts an adventure. I don't know Luke. I would love to meet Luke someday. Him and I are not too far apart in age. I'm about to be 40 here in a couple months. And, but thank you again, my friends. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Until next time, y'all, please stay safe, stay healthy, and y'all, please, please, please be good to each other. You never know what somebody's going through. And if you speak illy of somebody, you never know. That could have been the last thing they ever hear. So be kind, always. We'll see you guys out on the next adventure. Take care. Bye-bye.